Hello friends, Smruti Shah, solid state. In previous lecture we will completed non-stoichiometric and impurity defect. Now we will start electrical properties. Electrical property means what? When range of between 10 raised to minus 20 to 10 raised to 7 and its unit is ohm inverse into meter inverse. Between them range present. Here magnitude range 10 raised to minus 20 to 10 raised to 7 ohm inverse into meter inverse. Second thing, solid can classified into total 3 types, and this solid classified their conductivities. Conductivities means range between 10 raised to minus 20 to 10 raised to 7. Here first one is conductors, second one is insulator, third one is semiconductors. These three are classifications on the basis of their conductivities. First one is conductors. Conductors means what? When large amount of current flow present. When large amount of current flow is present. This one indicated conductors. Here C dot R word is present. This one indicated conductivity range between 10 raised to 4 to 10 raised to 7 ohm inverse into meter inverse. This one indicated conductors conductivity range, and this one is a very most important for your MCQ question. That's why always remember conductivity range. Second one is insulator. Insulator means which does not allow electron flow of current, which does not flow of electron current. This one indicated insulator, and in insulator conductivity range between 10 raised to minus 20 to 10 raised to minus 10 ohm inverse into meter inverse. Means very low conductivity range is present, and some example is given like sulfur, phosphorus and plastics. This one indicated one type of insulators. Next, third one is semiconductors. Semiconductors lie between conductors and insulator. You know semi means what? Metal, non-metal and semi-metal. This type of word is present in 11th standard periodicity chapters. Semi-metals means metal and non-metals. Both type of words when present. This one indicated semi-metal, and same for here semiconductors. Why? Because this one indicated solid conductivities. That's why semiconductors indicated conductors and insulators between conductivity range is present. This one is 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to 4. Means what? See, here conductors conductivity range present, here insulator conductivity range present, and between them one range is present, and this one indicated semiconductors. And conductivity range always derived or indicated by unit ohm inverse into meter inverse. Clear? Now, second thing, which type of conductors or semiconductors when present in metals? Okay, and suppose conductivity present in metal, then valence electron present in metal, but which type of valence electron present? Free electron type valence electron present in metal conductivity. And this metal conductivity or conductance, generally we will use metal present in solid or liquid state, but when solid or liquid state, and we will use in its molten state. That's why valence electron easily move, and this one works as a free electron. Clear? Now, second thing, semiconductors divided into two types, intrinsic and extrinsic. Meaning of intrinsic and meaning of extrinsic. Intrinsic semiconductors, this one present in its pure medium. Pure medium when suppose silicon metal present. Silicon when present, and suppose silicon present in this type of structure. Silicon present in group number 14. Silicon around total how many valence electron present? You know very well, total number of valence electron 4 are present. Here word present, silicon when present in its pure medium, and easily this one indicated this type is intrinsic type. But when temperature is increased, then this one indicated between them thermal conductivity is present. When temperature apply, then easily indicated thermal conductivity is indicated and this one present. That's why this one known as intrinsic type semiconductors. Second thing, extrinsic type semiconductors. Here when pure metal present or semiconductors present, then here impure present. This one divided into two types, N type and P type. N means negative type and P means positive type. Here one figure is present. See, here this one suppose indicated by metal and its around total number of valence cell is present. N type extrinsic semiconductors present in group 14 elements, and when this group 14 elements, which one known as group 14? Carbon, silicon, okay, arsenic, gallium, carbon, silicon, gallium and tin. This type of elements present in group number 14. Generally we will use arsenic because this one present in its solid medium, and when doped with group number 15 elements, which one known as group number 15? Nitrogen, phosphorus. Generally group number 15 known as nitrogen group. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, then antimony and bismuth. These all are present in group number 15. And here solid semiconductors used, that's why we will use phosphorus or arsenic. And when here group number 14 element doped with group number 15 elements, that's why suppose here we will use group number 14 elements. Suppose silicon we will use, then silicon here element present, then doped with group number 15. Group number 15 means phosphorus, either arsenic used. When here arsenic word present, As indicated arsenic, then it's around total number of electron C, pair of electron present, but here one electron present in unpair of electron. Why? Because group 14 element doped with group number 15 element. Group number 14 around total 4 valence electron present. Group number 15 valence electron total 5, around its 5 valence electron present. And that's why here total number of 5 electron, and here this one indicated one unpair of electron present. That's why this one indicated by mobile electron. Clear? And this one indicated N type of electron, 14 and 15. Please friends, always remember group 14 doped with group 15. This one indicated N type, negative, mobile electron indicated, unpaired electron. Second thing, P type. P type means positive. Suppose here group number 13 element like boron and aluminium. Group number 13 known as boron group and group 14 known as carbon group. When here solid medium like group number 13 boron and aluminium, and second one is gallium, then here boron When doped, then here no electron is present. Why? Because see, boron group number 13 and it's around total 3 valence electron present. That's why here no electron between them present, and easily we can say this one is a positive type semiconductors. Clear? Now second, then after friends, one suppose example present for conductors, insulators and semiconductors, which type of valence band and conductance bands is present. See, suppose here this type of, when two band is present, this one indicated conductor or conductors, here valence band, here conductance band is present. When electron move from valence band to conductance band and between them no gap is present, between them no gap is present means electron easily move from valence band to conductance band. That's why this one indicated conductors. Second thing, second one is insulator. Insulator means what? When valence band and between conductance band gap is very large. Between them gap is very large, and this gap indicated forbidden gap. This gap indicated forbidden gap. Means what? Valence band electron cannot be easily moved to conductance band. Why? Because between them gap is very high. That's why this one known as insulators, and this one present in insulators. Now third one is semiconductors. Semiconductors means what? When valence band and conductance band between them gap is very small or very less, and easily we can say electron jump valence band to conductance band easily. Why? Because between them gap is very small or less, and also this one indicated forbidden gap. Why? Because between them gap present, and gap indicated forbidden gap, and this type of conductors indicated semiconductors. Clear? Next, then after second topic, magnetic property. Magnetic property. How many types of magnetic property? Magnetic property in solid, total 5 types. First one is paramagnetic, second one is diamagnetic, third one is ferromagnetic, fourth one is antiferromagnetic, and last fifth one is ferrimagnetic. Total 5 types of magnetic property present in solid. Here word present para. Friends, you know in 11th standard we already studied MOT theory, means its magnetic property or its magnetic field nature, para and dia. Para means what and dia means what? Para means one, at least or minimum one unpair of electron present. When electron or orbital present in its unpair of electron and this one between them attraction force is present, and easily we can say this one indicated paramagnetic property. Example of paramagnetic field, CO plus 2, copper when convert into its copper plus 2 medium, iron when convert into its iron Fe plus 3 medium. Second example, TiO, and most popular example is O2, and last one is chromium 3 plus. When these all are present in its this cationic medium, and when electron filled with its orbital like 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 etc., between them at least or minimum one unpair of electron present, that's why this one indicated which type of field? Paramagnetic field. Always remember example of these 5 field. Second one is diamagnetic field, dia word present. Here no, at least minimum one unpair electron present. Here dia means no attraction force, but between them repulsion is present. When repulsion is occur, that's why no unpair of electron present. Means what? These all orbitals totally present in totally vacant, empty. That's why no unpair of electron present. This one indicated diamagnetic field. Example of diamagnetic is H2O, NaCl crystallized, C6H6 known as benzene, TiO2. Second thing, this one present in totally empty or no unpair electron. You can also write this type of sentence, okay. Third one is ferromagnetic field, ferro, then after anti-ferro, and last one is ferri. These 3 are new for you. First, ferromagnetic. Ferromagnetic means very strong attraction. See here attraction, para, in dia repulsion. Next third one is ferromagnetic, means which type of? Very strong. Here only word present, strong. Here very strong attraction force by magnetic field, known as permanent. This one known as permanent field. Why? Because this one present in strongly attraction force by magnetic field. That's why it is known as permanent field. Here example of ferromagnetic field is present. Fe, known as iron, cobalt, nickel and CrO2. And here mu means its magnetic moment is equal to maximum. Mu is equal to formula under root n plus 2. Okay. Small n indicated number of unpair electron. Small n is equal to which value present? Total number of how many unpair electron present. This one indicated small n. And here maximum mu, magnetic moment value is maximum. When here domain, how means which type of domain present? When all present in its same direction, means when positive, when spin plus 1/2 and minus 1/2, this type of spin present in one orbital. But here same, all present in same type, like positive, negative, same domain are present. That's why this one indicated ferromagnetic. Second one is antiferromagnetic. Antiferromagnetic means what? Here in dia only repulsion present. In antiferromagnetic, strong repulsion force is present. Example, Fe2O3, MnO, Mn2O. This one is an example of antiferromagnetic. Here mu is equal to 0 value. Why? Because when domains arrange in its opposite direction, like one present in upper side, another one in lower, upper, means plus 1/2 spin value, minus 1/2, plus 1/2, minus 1/2, then easily this one convert into 0. That's why here mu is equal to 0 present. Next, fifth one is ferrimagnetic. Here unequal dipole arrangement is present. No same direction, upper or lower, no upper lower, but here what present? Unequal. Means when here domain or dipole arrangement, suppose upper side this first two, then after lower side, then after again upper side, this type of dipole moment or dipole arrangement is present, then we can easily identify this one known as ferrimagnetic. Here example of ferrimagnetic is Fe3O4, pyrites. Next two example given in your textbook, zinc ferrite and magnesium ferrite, and its formula is ZnFe2O4, ZnFe2O4, and magnesium Fe2O4 indicated zinc ferrite and magnesium ferrite. These four are known as ferrimagnetic. And second thing, Bohr magneton, value or formula of Bohr magneton, how to calculate? Then easily calculate from this formula, mu is equal to under root n plus 2. Its unit is Bm and indicated Bohr magneton. N is equal to number of unpaired electron. Why this one is important? Because sometimes this type of question present in your multiple choice question, and how to solve? Then when you learn this formula, magnetic moment, then easily you can solve this MCQ. Clear friends? Okay, thank you.